All right, guys, we're back with Edison Format War League preseason or warm up. This is actually our second match between Team Legacy, my team, and Team Ultimate Time Wasters. We won the first match 4-3 in this best of 7 series, getting ready for War League. It's normally in War League you have 8 players and you start 5 each week and you each submit deck lists, but this is a little bit different because we're starting all 7 on each team. Because for a lot of us, it's our first time playing War League, so we're trying to get everyone accustomed. Just scheduling matches with the opponents and stuff like that. So now this is the rematch. We won 4-3 the first match. Now right now we're up 2-0. And next up we got the Sheriff Los playing his signature Machina QuickDraw hero deck versus Dark Arm Games, also known as Josh Jordan, playing Vayu Turbo. Now will Josh keep his team? Because if they go down 3-0, it's pretty much over. It's gonna be tough. For them to win 4. So we'll see if Josh can keep them alive. Don't tell me he's on the. I don't think Josh is on 41 cards, but I don't think he's on the Sizzle 41. Josh always adds some spicy cards in his deck, so Josh has performed pretty well. He hasn't played much this year, but he did go to a few big events. He did do well at the PPG in Fort Worth a couple months ago. He got second place day 1 in the 5K and third place day 2 in the 5K. He also got second place at one of the Attack of the Giant cards in Houston. He lost to Eric Chai in the finals, so. We'll see if he can knock out the Sheriff. Now, who won the rock, paper, scissors? Looks like Josh won. So he starts off by charge, mills heavy. At least you mill Sirocco, but milling your heavy always sucks because now Lowe's is free to set whatever he wants. So he searches Raikou, set 1, pass to the Sheriff. So the Sheriff opens Future Fusion. Oh, because he was going to go Stardust. But now that he MST'd it, he summons Gear Frame, Search, Fortress. I mean, this is fine for Los. Mills return. See, this is why people don't like playing Vayu. I mean, he milled his dad, his return, and Heavy Storm. I mean, that's 2 power cards gone, and we'll see if Josh can get out of this one. So Josh sets another Raikou with a deck dev. See, I'm not like the biggest fan of Pot of Avarice in this deck. It can be really good, but it's just hard to fuel the graveyard with this deck. That's one thing I've noticed when I've played this build. Like when you don't play Hamster Raikou, just Avarice is not as good. Alright, so here Low sets the Torrential, so now Josh sets Vayu. Here comes Regeki Break from Low, so he sets another Vayu. I'm surprised. I would hold at least one of them in case you draw Greffer. Oh, but his hand's really bad, but still. Oh, yeah, Josh on the main deck, Cyber Dragon. Yeah, Josh is he's always playing something spicy. Oh, man. He just got blown out by that Torrential. Oh, my God. Josh. I can't watch. Chain deck dev. All you hit is the debris. Can I see again? But he attacks with Armor Master. And he hits a Debris Dragon. But this is fine. Josh has 4 cards. You have Fortress. Now Plasma's a brick. You got Mirror Forge. Yeah, this is looking good for Los. So he chose... Okay, yeah. I guess you want to wait. You have Mirror Forge. You got Regeki Break. So you'd rather just wait. So he decides to Mirror Force. Now he sets Necrogarna. And he hits him again with a deck dev. Because Los here could have Regeki Braked and then brought back the Fortress with Force. And then played Pot of Avarice. And let's see, how much damage is this? 28, 30, 37, 47. This is not game, but you're pretty low. Attack for 25 and 28. Okay, so Regeki breaks his Silver Wind. Hit you Lone Fire. All right, this is good for Los. So you go Lone Fire into Titanial. Wait, what happened? Oh, he did deck dev on my turn. Hit Debris and Quick Draw. Oh, he hit the Lone Fire. So he Pot of Avarices, even though he's under deck dev. Yeah, he nailed 3 cards in a row with deck dev. So he draws Foolish, and Gear Frame. So he hasn't normal summoned. I think there's all good. I did deck list before we pair some not pre-play. So Lo said you made Oppression, DDV, and Cyber Dragon. This is Josh. Los. So Los is probably shocked that he's seeing the Oppression and Deck Dev and Cyber Dragon, all this stuff in the main deck. I'm not surprised. Josh and we played in the PBG Edison 5K in top 4, and this man was main decking Kaiku. Now, luckily, he didn't draw it against me, but he milled it, and I was like, Josh, I gotta call it. You're my boy, but I gotta call the judge on this one. Because Kaiku is not a common main deck card. Cyber Dragon, I would let it slide. DDV, Oppression, all that stuff is cool, but Kaiku? Come on, man. And I call the judge. So, like I said, Josh does not normally play a standard list. But Josh kind of walked into that torrential, though. All right, here comes Brain Control, and that is game. So, yeah, Los got wrecked by the deck dev. Was there anything Los could have done differently? Maybe he could have got a bit more aggressive earlier in the game with the Regeki break, but that was about all I saw. But really, his hand was okay. He just got blown out by deck dev. Even though Josh walked into that torrential. But yeah, deck dev was just a blowout. He had 3 cards in a row. So here, Los goes first. Game 2 opens. Plays Foolish. All right, so Gear Frame. Yeah, Josh always does this. He tells him good luck after each game. He does that to me every time we play at locals too. He always fist bumps me in between games, which I don't do that. I only fist bump at the end unless if my opponent offers it. Anyway, here he knocks the Vayu, attacks into the Chibi Gores, but he's got Regeki break. So he decides to set the torrential, not the Regeki break. And here he attacks. Oh, deck dev. But you could chain trap stun here. Let's see if he does. So he chains trap stun. Set bottomless Regeki break. I guess you could set Sangan. Yeah, set Sangan. Drew Fortress. Drew Lone Fire. So do you want to torrential yourself here? Like, no, it's not worth it. All right, so he bottomlesses Titanial. Josh sure loves setting his Vayus. What's in his hand? Burial, Brain, Dark. Oh, because he has Dark Arm. Okay. We'll let that one slide. Because most of the time I'll hold my Vayus in my hand in case I draw into Greffer. But Josh does not care. Anyways, here comes Torrential. Torrential's the Sangan. Gets rid of Necro and Vayu, but he has Dad in hand. Los has Bottomless Regeki break. Searches Dandelion, so he can go for a quick draw play. So he reveals quick draw, discard Dandy, 2 tokens. Synchro for Drill. So it doesn't attack, and now he's going to play Pot of Avarice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's probably going to leave Fortress and Dandelion in the graveyard. That's my guess. Yep. Quick draw, Lone Fire, Sangan, Lone Fire, Gear Frame. Draw into Force and Feud. Did he just show him the bottomless? Oh no. Hopefully, Josh definitely saw it. All right, pitch Force for Fortress. Attack for 25. Set the Dust Tornado. So here comes Dad. Doesn't matter what he hits. All 3 of these are chainable. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So bottomless, Chain Dust. Nails the Rug. Here comes Wind Control. Chooses the token. Tributes the token for Caius. Yeah, you don't want the Fortress in the graveyard. That makes sense. All right, so here he's going to Burial the... Yeah, he's going to Burial the Drill Warrior. And then Loson's going to Regeki break. Get rid of the Mirror Force. Oh, he's gonna Future and drop Plasma. So Josh is gonna be top decking, snare down a Plasma. But does he have a Vayu play in the graveyard? He has Necrogarna, so Plasma and then attack him for game. But he has Necrogardener. See, luckily, like, Josh took the damage, but then he remembered about the Necro and Los let him take it back. Luckily, he didn't click at mid-defeat, because if he had clicked a mid-defeat against me, you clicked at mid-defeat, bro. Anyway, attack with Plasma. I mean, he's staring down Plasma. He's probably cooked anyway. Yeah, this is game. The guy is coming out. All right, GG. So game 3 in this Team Legacy versus Team Ultimate Time Wasters. Will Los, the Sheriff, give us that 3-0 lead? And it's not guaranteed over, but it's going to be pretty hard for them to beat 4 of us in a row. It's going to be hard for them to beat me, Javi, Randy, and Ryan. Like, that just sounds tough. So, I mean, you never know, though. They could pull it off. All right, so here comes Rhoda from Greffer. Discard Sirocco and Vayu. Does he have deck dev? Nope. So Los heavies him first. You have to in case he has Repression. So Future Fusion, send Dandy and Alias, 2 tokens. So he sets Bottomless and Regeki Break. Yeah, Los's hand is pretty bad. So standby phase, he's going to Regeki Break the Greffer to not let him get more in the graveyard. Plus you have Crow. So, man, people just not afraid of heavy. I'm the complete opposite. I always I watched like quite a few players do this recently, which, like, if I was in Los's shoes, what would I have done? Would I have set the Regeki Break there? I don't know, his hand was really bad. That's what I'm going to say. I probably wouldn't have set both. All right, so Plague Attack, and then he just drew Trap Stun. Plague Attack again. Man, this Plague is going in. What the heck? This Plague ran over all 4 tokens. All right, Dust Tornado. Man, Los is drawing awful. That's DB. Los does not draw like this in real life. I don't know what it is. DB just draws different, man. I don't know if it's the way people shuffle, but... Okay, that was a good draw. Lone Fire into Titanium, Pot of Avarice. Maybe this deck draws better in real life. I have not played this deck in real life in a long time. But there were times when I would draw really bad with it. Okay, so Titanium run over Plague. Heavy's gone, so... Okay, he is forced to Torrential here because he doesn't want to get Black Rosed. He drew Dandy, set Dandy, and here Los summons Sirocco. Attack, 2 tokens. Another Crow. So he tribute summons Fortress. One of Josh's Cyber Dragons is gone. So here he MSTs the Dust. So he's left with Trap Stun and Scapegoat. Sets another Trap Stun. So he sets Raikou and Oppression. He's got Trap Stun, Goats. Stratos. So what do you do here? Summon Stratos. I mean, you have double Trap Stun. You're not afraid of his back rows. Search Plasma. Attack with Fortress. And here he's going to Raikou. Target the Trap Stun. And he chose not to chain it. I don't think it matters that much. Oh, no, it's in the damage step. Sorry. No, it doesn't. He can't chain it. So here comes Wind Control. Attack the Stratos. Tribute for Sirocco and face Goats. So here... I see. He can't Trap Stun because he needs the Force. He needs the Force for Fortress. So he's the... Yeah, you can't Trap Stun here. You can't. But here, Josh preemptively crows the Fortress. That hurt really bad. So now Los sets Mirror Force. So attacks him for 2k. Los takes it. Doesn't want to use the Mirror Force yet. He drew into Gores. Attack. So he takes it again. Set Raikou. Now Los set to Kaiku. Flips Raikou, targets the Mirror Force. Summon Greffer. They're both on the Chibi Gores. Sends Vayu to the graveyard. So he's got Vayu Sirocco in grave. So here he crows the Vayu and then Josh with the burial. Oh man. So here comes Armed Wing, and here comes Armed Wing. Is this game, so Josh has the read that Los's back row is another trap stun. Mirror Force is gone, Torrential's gone. What's Josh's back row? Josh has a Deep Prison. Is this game? I mean, it wasn't game through Gores. So let's see how this plays out for Josh. So Arm Wing attack. It is Kaiku. Raiko attack. He trap stuns. Drop the Gores. Shouldn't have done the second wing. I thought that was trap stun, but I wasn't sure of the Gores. Okay. So he ran over the token. Yeah, might as well drop it here. So now Los has to decide whether or not he attacks. He doesn't have access to Fortress. So, yeah, you have to make a choice here if you're Los. Now, Josh should not have summoned the second Arm Wing, but he's under oppression anyway. So Los has to decide here, do I go for it or do I set Regeki Break? Now, one D Prison is gone. So what? These are just the situations that you get into in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Los just has to make a choice. Do you have the D Prison or not? And let's see if he goes for it. So you can see he's like, I feel like I'm on the clock. So he D Prisons and he scoops. And he had Lightning Vortex, so he was losing anyway. If he sets Regeki Break pass, then he can just pump over you, but you live another turn. But since he had Vortex, I guess he could have waited. Me, personally, you're losing this game. Your hand's awful. You might as well try and steal the game. And because he was at, what, 17? So I would have just went for it. And let's see if you have the Mirror Force or the Deep Prison. And unfortunately, Josh had a Deep Prison. So Josh keeps them alive, because yeah, if Josh loses here, it's pretty much I don't think they would have beat us 4 in a row. I highly doubt it. It's tough, especially because we're all playing. Well, actually, no, we might have switched it up. You never know. This is War League. This isn't locals where most of us always play the same deck. But yeah, I mean, Javi's not gonna switch decks. Everyone knows it. He just loves GBs too much. Most likely, he's not gonna switch decks. Rheinite, you never know. Me, I might switch. And who else is left? Randy could play different decks as well. So only Javi's the one that probably won't switch. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we'll see if we can take that 3-1 lead. I don't know who's playing next, at least at the time of the recording of this video. And if you guys haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading an extra 2 or 3 videos a week, only $2.99 a month. Also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. Those links are in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.